just go and see him?
Because I said so.
Well, that's just stupid.
We're going straight home so you can study. And what is stupid is Junior, who couldn't walk away from a fight, turn the other cheek, be the bigger person.
Well, you don't know what happened.
Don't I?
Well, maybe he had to defend himself and had no other choice.
He lied about it to my face. You know how I feel about dishonesty.
What's happening?
They're keeping me in.
Just overnight, while he's waiting for surgery.
But it's a simple operation, right?
Yeah, realignment of the bones. Nothing to worry about, eh?
Fighting never ends well. Let's go, home time.
Come on.
All okay?
Yes, fine. Just making sure this one studies hard and doesn't get sidetracked by any bad influences.
Junior's not a bad influence.
The facts speak for themselves.
No, your nephew's on my surgical list for this afternoon.
I told him it's a straightforward procedure.
Reasonably. Looks like a pretty nasty break, though, so setting it right's going to be the trick.
How long do you think he'll be off the sports field, do you reckon?
Talk to me afterwards, but yeah, months. When schoolyard scraps go bad, eh?
And now he's closed down on me. Won't even talk about it.
Well, that's teenagers for you, mate. Always hiding something, getting up to no good.
I'm thinking maybe I've been too soft on him. What's my sis gonna say? She'll think I've let him get into trouble.
Parenting. Tough job. No manual.
Joy looked less than thrilled with you last night.
She settled down to studying when we got home.
Oh, good at school, is she?
Model student.
Well, aren't you lucky she's so well behaved? Nicole's teen years, I am still bearing the scars.
Teenagers need discipline, self-control, and their elders setting a good example.
Wow. Quite the journey you've been on to join us in the boring married club, isn't it, Tom? I hope life doesn't get too vanilla for you now.
What's going on here?
Tom and I are engaged.
Wow.
Pop question last night.
Congratulations.
Do you really mean that?
Of course. Yeah, I'm happy for you both. You crazy kids.
You always encourage me to go after what I want.
Hey, I promise it's not the post-op drugs talking.
Oh, I am of sound mind and body. Tess must be crazy to marry me, right?
Talk about your leap of faith. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, don't forget me and Nick when you're planning the wedding.
And dream of it.
Great. Oh, hey. Hey. So engaged, huh?
Yep. Which I know you're not super stoked about.
Oh, look, hey, firstly, it's got nothing to do with me. And secondly, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Hey, did you say anything to Tom
About?
the money from my father?
No? No, of course I didn't. And I advised you not to, didn't I? You think he knows and that's why he proposed?
No.
Sounds like you don't really trust him yet. You want to marry him.
No, it's not that.
Sounds like it. Why didn't you just ask him yourself if he knows?
I just didn't want to ruin the happy vibe.
It's clearly bugging you, so.
No, it's not. I was just curious.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll talk to him about it.
Well, now I'm thinking maybe you should.
But I don't even have the money yet, so there's no rush.
How's Junior doing?
He's in surgery.
Still?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh, poor Villiami. It must be so tough on him. Suddenly thrust into parenting and then this happens.
Which it shouldn't have.
Well, I think even good kids can make bad decisions sometimes.
Not if they're brought up with firm boundaries and a strong moral compass.
You think so?
I do.
The tighter the rope, the bigger the pull, I always found.
I disagree. It's no coincidence that Joy has been such a good and well-behaved child.
Well, I think both good kids and good parents can stuff up sometimes. Heaven knows, I did. And for what it's worth, I think Villiami's doing a great job. Anyone can see that he really cares about that boy. So maybe he just needs some support
What do you mean?
from people who've been doing this longer than he has. Must be pretty overwhelming for the poor man.
You're right, Leanne. He needs my help and guidance.